All right, Shalom. First off, I want to start off by saying all praises, honor, and glory is due unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Just all praises to the world calls God, whose true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh, by Hashem being in the name, and Yahushai being the name of the only begotten Son. Also want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect preaching His word, and truth and sincerity on the brother Taz Abba in the Great Millstone, Arizona camp. Lord will with another video to edify. And I wanted to touch on the subject because I'm watching the elders over there in Dallas, elders over there in Houston, and they're touching on this point a little bit here and there, and kind of sparked my spirit because when you look at the state of the world today and how wicked this shit is, man, it's cold because here it is, these women are out of order, right, but confident, right. You have men that are weak in positions of power. You have, you have people who know they have a tarnished reputation, firm in strength, as the scriptures say, right? And somehow Esau's pushed this narrative of the wicked or those who commit sin will endure the longest, right? They got that saying, the nice guy finishes last, right? So Esau's pushed out this whole mindset of ill dealing. Anyone who ill deals or does ill ultimately has more time and opportunity than those that don't, right? And the scriptures speak of those things. Well, now here it is. You have it in 2021, right? This spirit of rebellion, right? And rebellion and confidence within it that's at an all-time high. And really, all you people out there, whether you be an Israelite or not, or you're a heathen, you're an Edomite, ultimately the Lord wrote a different story for Esau, Edom. So falling after that way is going to be detrimental. So this is Job 14 and 5. It says, "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass." You see, the Lord has set up time frames, right? The Lord said what? He put it down one and set up another. And so the Lord established a time frame for all these heathens. And you know what's cold is when you go to the book of Daniel's, when it goes into the statue, you can legit see the time frames that the Lord set up. You can see that the Lord set up time frames for certain people to get ahead. And this devil really believes that his kingdom, the way he's doing things, is meant to be forever. Because when you look at this whole new world order, when you look at the whole the Great Reset, right? The fourth industrial revolution, right? When you look at these things are plans for hundreds of years in the future. And this devil's mindset is that, hey, and I just got to get it because I know I got it next. Psalms 49 and 11. This devil's mindset is that everything he has is always going to be his and no one's else. So this is Psalms 49 and 11. It says, "Their inward thought is that their house shall continue forever, and their dwelling place to all generations. They call their lands after their own names." And this is his mindset, right? Because what the scriptures talk about his he should have the fatness of the earth and be of heaven, right? So this devil is legit in possession of all the earth, and he's thinking that His plans are going to set up a way of life that's going to be around for hundreds and hundreds of years, right? He's plotted this whole out, right? And now we're in a time where he's starting to pull out these plans because what? He's setting up both sides of the argument with the jabbed and the not jabbed. Not only is that, but he's setting up the argument of, right, who deserves to take part in his new world and who doesn't. Then you look at his whole dealings with the economies and everything, and he's saying we'll no longer deal with gold, we'll no longer deal with silver, we'll no longer deal with precious metals. He came up with a new monetary system, and now he's coming up with another one to where he's the one that can punch the numbers in it, making it a cashless society, right? Things that are intangible. He's going to be the one that rules that. This devil's entire plan is to own all existence as though he's meant to be around forever. This is Ecclesiastes 9. And 11. It says, I return this all unto the sun, that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, nor yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happen unto them all. You see, the Lord set this devil up. This is why when you go into the scriptures and it tells you, O son of man, who are thou, O Israel, who are thou to be afraid of a man that is flesh? That's why when you Salakia, my woman had called me outside for some bullshit. But this is Sirach, back in Ecclesiastes, Salakia, 9 and 11. It says, I return and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happeneth to them all. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in the evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in the evil time when it falleth upon them suddenly. And this is exactly what Esau, the so-called white man, and his whole New World Order is not considering, right? The Heavenly Father is going to start snatching his card, right? He's not, when you really look into the scriptures, the plans that he had, the plans that this devil has going, right, that he has set up, they are not written to prosper. They're not written to prosper. This devil's not written to win. The things that he has set up is against the Most High's order. Really, he's just doing what the Lord has for him, set up for him to do. But ultimately, his end game is not within the Most High's plan. Right? When you go into the book of 2nd Ezra, the Lord said, what? Before all these things came to pass, I thought of them. Right? I considered them. So the Lord put all this stuff into motion. And what this devil believes, right, is not going to come to pass in the way he wants. This is Psalms 37 and 13. And it says, verse 11, it says, Psalm 37 and 11, it says, but the meek shall inherit the earth, right? Who are the meek? The Israelites, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. The wicked plotteth against the just, and that's what you're seeing now. This whole scheme for these mandatory jump shots and all this all these new policies and everything coming around. This devil consistently saying is about to be a dark winter, which it is, but it's something that he's constructing, right? He's only doing it because the Lord's allowing him, but it's something that he is constructing, right? When you look at the shipping container crisis, right? When you look at the shipping ports and a backlog You know, all those shipping vessels that's sitting off the shore, while grocery stores, supplies are just dwindling down. This devil is doing all this. This is a plot against the just. It says, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. Yahweh shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. See, the Lord sees that this devil's day is coming. While this man is plotting and planning all this stuff, the Lord has something prepared for him. Remember, the Lord said he was going to stir up jealousy. The Lord said he was going to wail like a woman in travail. The Lord said he was displeased for the controversy. Let me get it. It says Isaiah 34:8. It says, for it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion. See, this devil's being set up for this very same time. It says, and the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall be become burning pitch, and it shall not be quenched day nor night. The smoke thereof shall go up forever and ever. It shall go up forever, from generation to generation. See, this is what the Lord has planned for these devils. This is what they have planned for his. This is what the Lord has planned for his kingdom. It's to burn it up. It says, it shall not be quenched day nor night. The smoke thereof shall go up forever, from generation to generation. It shall lie waste. None shall pass through. None shall pass through it forever and ever. It says, but the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it, and the owl also and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion. Because when this destruction goes forth, you're not going to be able to tell when Florida ends and Alabama begins. You're not going to be able to tell the difference between where Arizona is and Colorado, where New Mexico is and Texas. You're not going to be able to tell these things, man. The Lord is just going to completely burn this place up. And this is what the Lord has prepared for this devil and his plans. It's destruction, man. Right? This is another one that shows you what the Lord has planned for this devil's destruction. Obadiah 1:18. It says, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. This is what's written. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken it. And this is what's written. Right? So within this, all these devil's plans of pushing forth and trying to get another 100 years, another 20 years. This is going to happen in the next 4 years. This devil's time is at hand. And the year of the Lord's redeem is coming, man. So Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Shema, Al-Shai, Shema, Kakadash, Shalom.